Hello YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting in a Fan. So the date is Tuesday, August 18th, 2020, and the time is approximately 6:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Today is the new moon in Leo, and I hope all of you have some wonderful, delicious, and juicy new moon wish lists planned. Actually, it's funny, there is actually a pendant that I always wear on the date of a new moon, and I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person do a close-up of the pendant. I love this pendant. I honestly do not recall where I purchased it, but I do have a beautiful box that I use to keep it in, and I'm going to have my awesome audiovisual person do a close-up of the cover of the box, or rather the lid. And it's a beautiful design, and it makes sense because, you know, a new moon is when the sun and the moon are in the same sign. So it makes sense to have the sun and the moon, which, you know, has a connection to the stars. I have no idea where I was going with this, but anyway. So as most of you know, the kind of video that I do the least, or that I do least often, is a haul video. So this is not really like a haul, but it's a mini haul kind of thing. So most of you know that I have the honor and pleasure of giving readings at two different metaphysical stores. One is called Notions and Potions, which is in Beacon, New York. Beacon is, of course, in the Dutchess County and Hudson Valley area of New York State. And Catland, or actually Catland Books, also known as Catland, which is located in the Bushwick district of Brooklyn, which is one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. So earlier today I had the honor and pleasure of going back to Catland because I hadn't been there in several months, and as I may have mentioned in one or two of my previous videos, they officially reopened their doors as of July 1st, which was a Wednesday. So they've been reopened as of Wednesday, July 1st, 2020. Right now they have adjusted hours. They're only open 12 noon to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. But today I had the honor and pleasure of having my awesome audiovisual person from my YouTube videos accompany me. And I'm going to show you all the beautiful things that I purchased. I'm going to show you the main thing that I purchased, which was the main reason why I went to Catland in the first place. And that was this. So, recently we had a tropical storm, Isaias, come through this part of, oh my gosh, it smells so delicious. So, anyway, so one of the things that got damaged when the tropical storm hit my area was the pestle of my mortar and pestle that a client had given me more than 2 decades ago, if not almost 3 decades ago. So between 2 and 3 decades ago. So of course I can't use it anymore. But let me show you this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's so funny because I remember Catland had posted something about their mortar and pestles, and they had a photograph of 3 of them. And this is my newest one. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at this beautiful marble mortar and pestle. I cannot wait to grind some herbs. Now, for the record, you know, I usually grind herbs for like food, but there is something. I did purchase ingredients for another kind of I'm not going to call it a blockbuster incense, I'm going to call it a master incense, because I was talking to one of my new favorite people on planet Earth, Wilnette, a few weeks ago, and I was talking about how I wanted to make this blockbuster uncrossing incense, which, by the way, I got to tell you, and this is one of the reasons why I'm no longer calling it blockbuster uncrossing, I'm calling it master uncrossing, because I have been so massively divinely protected. Nothing even ever so slightly bad has been coming my way, or coming into me, or coming at me. So the Master Uncrossing incense has been working. So let me show you some of the other things that I purchased. Okay, where did I put the bag? Oh, I put the bag over here. So, as many of you know, when I first began leading a monthly goddess circle, I found that the moon became so much more prominent. I mean, even now I'm wearing a gray t-shirt and gray casual pants, and it absolutely matches this gorgeous moonlight soap. Cleansing and moisturizing, made with patchouli, mint, citrus, and lang lang. And reading glasses, you know what that means. The Fanciful Fox. It's a coconut milk bar soap, and it's an old-fashioned recipe, as you can see. And it's handcrafted with love and plants, tested on dirty vegans, not animals. For the record, I'm not a vegan, nor am I a vegetarian, but I can fully appreciate things that are gluten-free and vegetarian and vegan. In fact, one of my favorite places to go to when I'm going to or coming from Catland is called the Bake Shop, which is gluten-free, vegan, and all of their stuff is delicious, like supremely delicious. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to using this. I might make this a ritual soap, that I bathe with it the night before a new moon, the night before a full moon. But yeah, it smells glorious. It smells really delicious, actually. So I'm going to put this back in here. And of course, since Catland is also an independent bookseller, I purchased at least one book. I've been meaning to purchase this book for a while. It's called Queer Magic, LGBT plus spirituality and culture from around the world. And what I love is that I've actually met two of the people that submitted reviews. In fact, I met them at a place called Between the Worlds, which is a pagan festival for men who love men. And the interesting thing is that there is another mini review by Ivo Dominguez Jr., who is, to my knowledge, not a man who loves men, but he was involved, or is involved with another pagan festival called Between the Worlds. But to my knowledge, that one is not exclusively for men who love men. So I'm looking forward to exploring the different queer essences or stories in the different civilizations. For example, there's a section on Judaism, a section on Islam, a section on the sub-Saharan Africa, and I know that I saw a section on Egypt. Yes, I did. And lands of the African diaspora. You know, I shouldn't be surprised that Babaluaye and Baron Samedi are mentioned here. Of course, ancient Greece and ancient Rome. It's like it's overflowing, you know. But I am really looking forward to this. I really am. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So let's see what else is in the bag. I know there are some crystals because I definitely. Oh, and of course, you know, I needed to buy some charcoal discs. I hadn't done that in a while. So let's see what else is here. These should be no, these are not the crystals. Oh, that's right. I purchased a few things. Well, I purchased one thing for my awesome audiovisual person. It is called Fire Sign. Eau de toilette in a roller ball. And he was very happy with the fragrance. I have no idea what's in it other than fragrance, so I'm going to give that to you. That's for you. And mine is called The Library, because, you know, I am a bibliophile and I love visiting libraries, so I don't even know what this smells like, so let's see. It's very light and airy, which I would expect in something called the library. Not that kind of library. Anyway, so let's see. Oh, he labeled them. Oh, thank goddess. Okay, so one of the people who works at the store is called B. I'm gonna put a link to his TikTok page because he's so entertaining and he's so wonderful. He has beautiful energy, and for those of you who follow Catland Books on Instagram, He's the one that's always modeling the rings because he has those delicious claws. Okay. Oh yes, that's right. So they had. Oh, he gave me a little pouch. Nice. Okay. So they had an uncrossing oil. I mean, you know, I didn't read the ingredients, so I don't remember what this contains. But uncrossing is good. I can use it to enhance my master uncrossing. And then, of course, there was one container left of the Witch Queen incense. You know, being lunar oriented, so, you know. Anyway, so I purchased 5 crystals, and I want to have my awesome audiovisual person do a close-up of all of them, but especially, and I'm going to put my favorite one in the center. So, it is, so let's see. So this gorgeous lapis lazuli is in the center, and then blue goldstone, lepidolite, clear quartz, and rutilated quartz. So I saw this. Look at how delicious this is. Look at how this delicious, big juicy piece of lapis lazuli. I love you. I love you. And then of course, you know, being a typical rising sun Leo, gotta have some little bling. Although this really isn't so much bling as it is, I want to use it for a specific purpose. So I'm gonna do something that I've learned from Anne Marie, who is Cheryl's right-hand goddess at Notions and Potions. So, show me yes. Show me no. Show me yes. Show me no. Are you willing to work with me with the purpose that I have in mind? Oh, thank you, Goddess. May I confirm that this yes is genuine? Oh, thank you, Goddess. Oh, thank you, Goddess. I have learned through Anne Marie, Cheryl's right-hand goddess at Notions and Potions, that pendulums are massively temperamental bitches. They are temperamental bitches. I love you, but I'm going to call you what you are, a temperamental bitch. Are you a temperamental bitch? Is that yes? Okay. What you see, what you see. All right. Even the pendulum agrees that she's a temperamental bitch. I didn't make this up, bitches. Seriously. Okay, so good. That's what I wanted to use her for. So since I had so much success making my own incense for uncrossing, I wanted to use an incense that would enhance clairvoyance and psychic ability. So I'm going to show you the 5 herbs that I was divinely guided to purchase. So gravel root. I forgot about the gravel root. Okay. Yarrow. Yarrow is excellent for divination, by the way. Birch. I have an affinity with my beloved Birkana, which is the Norse name for birch. Eyebright, of course. How very St. Lucy. Excuse me, St. Clair, St. Clair, St. Clair. Hello. Dakota would kill me. And dandelion. Don de Leon. The lion's tooth. How perfect for the date of the new moon in Leo. And that's my mini haul. I can honestly say that even if I did not give readings at Catland Books, given that it is a metaphysics store that is not a world away or worlds away. I mean, I live 10 to 15 minutes away from Midtown Manhattan. From there, I go to Brooklyn. It's easy, actually. It's a bit of a stretch, but it's Brooklyn, It's not Manhattan, it's Brooklyn. So anyway, I'm looking forward to making this wonderful clairvoyance, psychic power enhancing master incense. And if I start reading people's social security numbers, then clearly I made it extremely well. The last 4 digits of your social security number end with 1379. Right. Anyway, YouTube, thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do. I will absolutely link all of Catland's social media platforms in the description box. Please, please, please follow them, give them likes, repost them, share them. They make a big difference for a lot of people. And the fact of the matter is that I am honored to be one of their in-store readers. Just like I'm honored to be one of the readers at Notions and Potions. And I have a feeling that there is another new avenue opening up for me over the next few months. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, YouTube, thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, for the comments, for those of you who have just subscribed to my YouTube channel, and of course, thank you to those of you who have been scheduling your sessions. Living in a city. And good night.